They clearly think that they're getting the better end of this, that they're bogging Russia down and bleeding them to bankruptcy. But of course, we're spending north of $100 billion on this effort ourselves. But they've said all along that what they want to do is just keep the war going as long as possible. And in fact, if you go back to the beginning of the war, everybody assumed, even the Ukrainian military assumed, the American spies and everyone else assumed, that the Russians were going to roll right over their army and that we were going to be backing an Afghan-style insurgency all along. That was plan A. So plan B was, oh, great, the military's able to continue to stand and fend the Russians off for all this time. We'll continue to pour all the weapons we can into them to keep that going as long as possible. But then that raises the real question is, if and when the Russians are able to essentially completely smash and rout the Ukrainian military, it's still a land the size of Texas. And
Wow.
I don't think they want to take the western half of it. But then if they don't, that leaves a rump Ukrainian state led by right-wing nationalists, allied with NATO and armed to the teeth, that I presume that that is NATO's plan, that even if, let's say, the Ukrainian army falls apart tomorrow, they'll go back to plan A and try to keep this thing going until Putin has to resign in disgrace.